We have some major breaking news this morning as it's expected that Homestead-Miami Speedway will be hosting the championship races for the Cup, Xfinity, and Truck Series in 2026. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel and welcome back to our video. As I just said in Senate, we got some pretty massive and major breaking news this morning as it looks like Homestead-Miami Speedway will be hosting the championship races for the Cup, the Xfinity Series, and the Truck Series in 2026. As reported by Jordan Bianchi early this morning, he reports that the Cup, the Xfinity Series, and the Truck Series are all expected to host the championship races in 2026. As reported in The Athletic, Homestead-Miami Speedway is expected to host NASCAR's National Championship Weekend in 2026. According to multiple sources briefed on the plans but not authorized to speak publicly, with an announcement tentatively planned in the coming weeks. Now, according to what was also reported, the report is that the title weekend move in the Homestead is just for the 2026 season, according to those sources, as another track will be selected to host in 2027, beginning a rotation in which a different venue is chosen each year. Phoenix is expected to be included in this rotation, the sources said, and the track will continue to have 2 races each season. This is a massive, massive deal. I have been hearing rumors over the course of the last couple weeks about this. I heard there was even potentially a big announcement that was expected to happen about a month ago at the racetrack when they originally ran at Homestead. They were supposed to bring a bunch of drivers in, but that unfortunately ended up falling through. But one track that a lot of people like myself have been wanting to host a championship once again is Homestead-Miami Speedway. Because one thing about Homestead is the track always puts on some fantastic and great racing. And the track is absolutely incredible. It doesn't matter the series. I think all 3 series in 2025 put on some of the best racing we have seen. I thought the Cup race was really good. Yes, Kyle Larson dominated the Xfinity Series race, but I thought the racing behind him was really entertaining and fun. And the truck race is really, really great as well. And generally, it doesn't matter the type of car, type of track, whatever it is. This track puts on such an amazing product every time we go there. And the track is perfect for the season finale. And I think this absolutely makes a lot of sense. And I think that's one of the reasons why they moved the race of Homestead for the playoffs in 2025 originally to the beginning of the year. So they had a lot of time to get the track renovated and ready to go. Because that's one thing that this track has a lot of issues with, is the track is a little bit out to date currently at the moment. And there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done to the racetrack to get it up to speed and ready to go for the 2026 year. But deciding to announce it now and giving them time to renovate the track almost 18 months in advance, that is a really important thing. And I think that that's one of the best decisions because the racing's really good. It's in a pretty solid market. It's in that Miami market, which is still a pretty big market. And I think that it's the perfect track to host as a season finale. This is no disrespect to Phoenix Raceway. Look, Phoenix Raceway, it's a fantastic facility. The facility's really, really good. From people who go to the racetrack, it's one of the most updated facilities out there. And I will say the track does look really good. Here's the problem. It is not a conductive racetrack for racing. The racing product has just never been that great out there. Yes, we had a very interesting race earlier this year with all the tires, but let's be real and honest, and everyone was on equal tires. One interesting thing was going on. We had a good finish, I'll give you that, where we had a really solid finish at the end of the race, but the finish doesn't always make a great race, in my opinion, and I don't think the racing for any of the series, the Xfinity Series is the only one that can even put on generally a decent product, and I just don't think the racing there is good for any of the series. It's not conducted for a championship race. I get it is a big market, but I think you got to change it up and go to a different track. And I think Homestead is the perfect track to be that season finale for 2026. And I just think the racing there is generally so good, and I think it's going to be a fantastic season finale. I think all 3 series are going to put on a good show. And when you think about the equal list, a lot of people say, well, Kyle Larson's going to have an advantage. Tyler Reddick's going to have an advantage. I disagree. If you've got a good car and the best guy drivers will shine, look at 2024, for example. 7 of the top 8 guys were in contention to win that race. And then you had Joey Logano already locked his way in from Vegas. He was the only one that really didn't perform at the Homestead race. All the other guys that were competing for the playoffs, they were in contention throughout the event. The racing just is so much better at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Again, they got a lot of renovations that they're going to have to do to get the track up to speed, but the track is just a perfect track to host a championship race and a season finale as well. Now, one thing that was mentioned in that article was a rotation of championship races. We've been hearing that this is likely going to be a possibility for 2027. That NASCAR does want to rotate the championship event. Honestly, I really, really like that. I think that absolutely should be the big thing is going ahead and rotating different tracks, because sometimes if you keep running the same track every single year, the product might end up getting stale. So I think I like the rotation. Now, what could be the potential possibility for 2027? I remember Door Bumper Clear mentioning this, I believe, about a month ago. I'm pretty sure that they were talking like Las Vegas Motor Speedway might be the season finale in 2027. So it might not just be an ISC thing for 2027. It might be going to SMI as well, where they might have to trade off one of their dates for the 2027 season. But I'd have to think that that is a likely possibility where we see Vegas get the season finale. I would not be shocked if like a track like Charlotte, for example, hosts season finale. And the other thing is that what is the type of track right now the next gen car puts on the best product at? The mile and a halves. The mile and a halves are the best for the next gen car. I think you can get the best product and the best championship. But I also like that Vegas might be that season finale in a couple years. And I think about other tracks that might get it. Now, Phoenix is part of that rotation, and I completely understand that. Maybe down the road giving Phoenix a championship like 28 or 29 or something like that, which I think doing a rotation to give other tracks opportunities, that'd be good. And maybe if you ever get the Auto Club track to get done, which I don't know if that's ever going to happen at this point because we haven't really made any progress at this point on the short track, then maybe that could be in that rotation for the season finale as well. But as for Homestead getting the season finale, I'm just so ecstatic about this. I love this track. The track always puts on a fantastic racing. The effort they put in, I think, is good. The new people that are running the track right now, they want to do it. They want to go to the track. There's a lot of support around it from the Miami-Dade County area, and they really want to get that track up to speed and get the ground running on it and get the track in a really good position. Because right now, like I said, the racing there is just so much better than Phoenix. It's a perfect track to host a season finale, and I am so excited about this because I think all three series are going to put on a good product, and I think you're going to have the best opportunity for a really great championship event. I don't see that at Phoenix. Phoenix is just not the track that is going to give you that good championship run, and you're not going to get the most exquisite, and you're not going to get the best racing product that you could put on. So you're going to have a lot of people that are going to have chances of winning, and I think, again, you're just going to have the best opportunity to put on the best product out there. So I'm excited about this. This is a really big deal, in my opinion, for Homestead. It's a really big deal for the track. It was a championship race for a long time, from 2002 to 2019. They left at the end of 2019. They gave it to Phoenix because of all the renovations they did in 2020. That's the big reason why they got it in the first place. It wasn't because of the racing. It was because they did a bunch of renovations. I think they spent like $178 million on renovations at the track, if I'm not mistaken, which is why Phoenix got the championship in the first place 5 or 6 years ago. But I like the idea of rotating it. Now, some will say Darlington. No, let's not give it to Darlington. Maybe like Charlotte. Maybe that's a good track right now. Maybe the mile and a half, and you get rid of that. The other big thing that he does mention also is that Phoenix will get 2 dates. I'm fine if it doesn't host a championship. And the other thing, again, if you're going to host a championship race, you can only go to the track once. That's the only thing that I think has to be part of that if we're going to be doing this championship rotation going forward. The track only gets 1 day. I hope that's the case for 2026 with Homestead. I would love 2 dates at Homestead, but I personally think there only should be 1 date at the track. But this is a massive deal nonetheless, and excited to see that Homestead-Miami Speedway will get to be the championship race in 2026. Really excited about this and happy to see that Homestead will get to be the championship race next year. Really awesome news. So, that is going to be today's special breaking news report on Homestead Miami. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. How excited are you to see that Homestead Miami Speedway will be hosting the championship race in 2026? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In about an hour or so from now, you're going to be seeing the next NASCAR news video, talking about news over the course of the last couple days. Then on Tuesday, we are going to have the intros for the Jack Links 500 from Talladega Super Speedway. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have a NASCAR news video again, along with the Xfinity Series race picks for Dega. And then on Thursday, we're going to have Cup picks for the Jack Links 500. And we're also going to have some other content as well, maybe like the paint scheme video. We're also going to have content coming out, people like Haley Deegan, Shane Van Gisbergen, Cards, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bubba Walsh, Chase Elliott, Connor Zilch, Junior Motorsports, Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayer, Claire Safarland, Matt Benedetto, the lawsuit, Michael Jordan, other people in the industry as well. We'll talk about KSL Pogue and all the good stuff too soon. So anyways, like I said, we got a lot of great content dropping. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.